shadows grow.
Tails in a spine and bash, let the lantern swing with a phantom flash. Every word carved deep in a memory slash, till the rhyme drip thick in a shadow splash. My lullaby chord like a whispering chain, pulling nightmares tight through a window pane. And when the lights flick low in your brain, the story reopens with a funeral stain. Back in the book where the corners fray, I twist whole schemes like a puppet play. Swing black threads in a ring of array, make the ink crawl up when the beat obey. Carnival drums in a fracture spin, bent piano keys dragging oxygen thin. Every rhyme swings sharp from the world within, where the lore turns lethal with a needle grin.
Turn to check till the look come back, hear the pages scream when the sisters attack. No safe ending, no story intact. Once the book reads, there's no turning back.
Twice in a cyclone pitch, I flip rhyme gears with a mid-air switch. Spin old myth into a blade edge stitch. Slice time roar like a circus glitch. Run 5 meters in a single line. Stack meanings high to the echoes align. Beat pulse frantic like a warning sign. And the lore crack open in a fatal design. I bloom ink roses on a coffin lid. Let the letters drip slower than the secrets hid. Let the lore lurk where the nightmares bid. In a rhyme lash back like a cursed-eyed kid. Sight bent 10 with the lantern glow. Carnival steam rise thick and slow. I walk through the story where the cauldrons blow. Leave footprints carved in the undertow.
Right.
Sharp like a funeral call, and a rhyme bleed deep in a downward fall.
Turn the chapter, let the story breathe. Feel the circus hum underneath your sleeve. Cipher Sisters, write what you can't leave. Once the Lord takes hold, you will never cleave. Close the book soft, but it still watches you. Lethal lore lives, even when you're through.
The dark with a razor and a rhyme. Cut time when I climb in the spine. Twisting line, I define every sign when I bind every grind. Multi-syllable divine when I shine in the grime. I be beast in the basement, facing displacement. I lace every cadence with blatant amazement. They taste my engagement. I break every statement and scrape up the pavement with verbal encasement. Breathe the heat, breathe the feet, need to eat. Tickety tick tick tick. I flip quick, slick, script, split, click. I drag the rhythm like a body through a pine wood floor. I got a rhyme so violent it could split your core. When I roar in the score, then the morgue want more. In the beat, wanna hide, but I break through the door. I sync with the static, traumatic, fanatic. My pattern erratic, but fully automatic. I panic the planet with damage, volcanic, then vanish and brandish a phantom mechanic. Tear the skin, wear the sin, fear within, let it spin. Rip logic, chronic, sonic, atomic. I sprint in the night when the nightmare flips. I stitch more clicks in the glitch of my lips. Every bar do a hit like apocalypse hits. And the 40 swing loop do a psychotic twist. I fold every flow in the vortex spin. I choke every note, then I rope it again. I invoke every ghost when I soak in the sin. And the horror in the track do a devilish grin. Slash the drum, numb the hum, succumb, become chick chatter, scatter data like a plasmic shatter. My syllables burst in the murderous curve. Every word that I serve, give the beat what it deserves. I swerve on a nerve, then I purge and preserve. And I carve out a verse like a blade in a preserve. I am twisting the tempo with venom and echo. I'm wrecking the retro with spectral electro. I'm breaking the threshold with flow like a death blow. And summon the shadows that follow the breath slow. I cut deep, steep, creep in the midnight sweep. I fold beats, cold feet when the fangs unsweep. I breathe heat, speed, beats in the depth stampede. We sink in the loop when the shadows rise. We blink and the ink start to crystallize. We shrink every doubt when we vocalize. And the crypt throat stretched tall.